you will put way too much stress on the tendons and ligaments in your shoulder, your chest, and you could really tear something bad. Hey guys, Mark McKillier with Live Anabolic. Do you want a big chest? Well, today I'm going to give you the 3 best and worst exercises you can do for your chest right here at home. All right, so guys, I'm going to give you some fantastic exercises for our chest, all right? But that's all that is. It's just a chest workout. It's not a full body workout. It's not going to get you in shape. It's not going to make you lose fat, all right? It's not a plan, all right? That's what you really need to get by far and away the best results. And we have some fantastic workout programs. You need a full 90-day or 3-month comprehensive workout program. And if you click the link below this video, all right, and it's gonna say, try one of our 90-day workout programs. That's what the link's gonna say. It'll take you to our website and you'll have a list of tons of different workout plans that Gary Walker and I have designed specifically for guys in their 40s, 50s, 60s, even 70s, all right? Just take a look at them. There'll be a description next to each workout and get one of them, because I promise you, we've had, I think we're pushing 100,000 people, men worldwide now, who have used our workout programs and have given them rave reviews. So just click that link and it'll take you to a website where it has tons of really interesting information about all the different workout plans. All right, guys, so the only equipment you need, okay, is a set of dumbbells. All right, now I have a bench here, okay, which is kind of nice. If you guys can afford it or have the room for it, just get one. They're not very expensive. Just order them off of Amazon. They really do make working your chest a lot easier and more flexible and gives you more options. And it's not just your chest. There's lots of other exercises you can do on a bench. But every exercise I'm going to show you today, the 3 best and the 3 worst, can be done without a bench. And I've shot lots of videos on our YouTube channel that you can look at where I show you how to do things like incline dumbbell presses on a couch or a chair, no bench needed. So guys, you don't have to go to a gym to do fantastic work on your chest. All you need is some dumbbells and a few square feet of your home den. All right, so my #1 favorite exercise for my chest is a flat dumbbell chest press. It's great because it engages all the muscle fibers in your chest. Your chest is made up of more than just one muscle group, all right? So this orientation, all right, allows you to hit all those muscle fibers at the same time. And because you're engaging so many chest muscles simultaneously, you can lift a lot more weight, all right? Now, I'm going pretty light here, all right, just for demonstration purposes, but a lot of you guys are gonna get pretty strong working out at home, and you're gonna have to fork up the money and buy heavier dumbbells, which is a good thing, right? Yes, it costs a little money, but it means you're progressing. It means you're getting stronger, all right? So this is fantastic, guys. If you could only do one exercise for the rest of your life for your chest, this is it. All right. And guys, just like everything, the technique is really what's important, all right? So I'm going all the way down. I'm trying to get my elbows down behind my back. The dumbbells themselves can actually touch your chest at the bottom, all right? Just don't rest it on your chest. And at the top, don't come up and then click the dumbbells together. Now the weight is being supported by my elbows and my shoulder joints and not so much my chest. But if I stop here at the top, now my chest is engaged. My chest, my pecs are under tension the entire range of motion. So control it up and control it down. Really focus on that mind-muscle connection. At the top, you can actually flex your chest muscles to get an even bigger pump. Down, I go straight to my thighs and then to the ground. The #1 exercise at home for your chest. All right, guys, my second favorite chest exercise is very similar to what I just showed you. This is just the incline bench dumbbell press. So the reason why I like this exercise so much is because most of us, when you're building your chest, you really get a bigger lower and middle part, okay? It's the upper chest. It's really hard for almost everybody to develop. And when you bring the exercise into an incline, typically about 30 degrees is what you want. 30 degrees up from parallel to the ground, okay? That way, it starts to emphasize your upper pec muscles more than just a flat bench, all right? It's still getting all of your chest muscles, all right? So don't worry about that. It isn't like we're only getting the top of our chest, but we're just placing a little more emphasis. And then because you're not engaging all of your chest like a flat, it means you're gonna be just a little bit weaker. You probably won't be able to do as heavy a dumbbells when you do an incline. But guys, this is fantastic. All right, I do this in every single workout when I'm working my chest. I always get an incline movement. And the same thing, guys, at the top of the movement, don't bring those dumbbells together. All right, don't do that. All right, because when you do that, you're taking the tension off your chest. You just want to kind of come up. You can hold it for a 1, 2 count, and then slowly down, and then slow up, 1, 2, down. So incline dumbbell chest press is fantastic. All right, so my third best chest exercise still includes dumbbells. I'm still on the bench. I've lowered the back, so we're back to parallel. We're gonna be doing it flat, okay? You can do the same exact exercise. You don't need a bench. What I recommend is you take some big, thick cushions off your couch or chair and then pile them up, maybe 2 cushions deep, then put your back on that. That will get you elevated so that when you go through the range of motion, you can get your elbows really down deep and low behind your back as opposed to laying on the floor. Then your elbows are gonna stop when they get to the floor. So this is a dumbbell fly. And you have to be really careful, guys, and you'll find out in a minute when I start talking about the 3 worst exercises for your chest. So these are lightweight dumbbells. You really gotta focus more on the form than the weight. No ego lifting with this, guys, because if you pick too heavy a weight, when I go through the motion here and show you the form, you'll realize you don't have enough support, okay, because the dumbbells are gonna be way out to your side. You could really hurt yourself, all right? So it's really about lightweight and great form, all right? So I'm gonna go to the top of the movement. There's a couple different ways you can do this. See how my palms are facing inward? Okay, that's a neutral grip. I can come out and I bend my elbows and I get my elbows kind of nice and deep, and then I come up, but don't touch. Don't come together, all right? So this is a deal where I just want to really feel the stretch, all right? Now guys, if you have a really bad shoulder and you can't go all the way down, that's okay. Just go until your body tells you, no further. So listen to your body. But most of you guys are gonna be able to do the full range of motion. You can also turn the dumbbells this way, okay? Where my palms are facing forward. And I can do flies. This is kind of a mix between a fly and a press. So a press is more straight up and down, where the fly is, you're bringing the dumbbells out wider. But guys, I think you work and engage more muscle fibers when you have your palms facing towards each other in a neutral position. And remember, you want to keep your elbows bent, all right? You don't want to have locked elbows, okay? So at the top, it's fine to have them fairly straight, but as you bring the dumbbells down to your side, you're gonna notice that I get a nice bend in the elbow, and I'm really just thinking about, man, that weight, and then contracting my chest to bring it up, okay? So no ego lifting, guys. Real lightweight, and you'll get a fantastic pump with this exercise. All right, guys, now to the worst 3 exercises for your chest. And the first one is a decline chest press, all right? So this is very similar to some of the other things we've done, but notice how the bench is tilted downward, okay? The reason why you don't need to do this, it doesn't hurt you. It's not gonna cause any injury, but there's just other exercises. Matter of fact, the 3 that I just showed you that are far more efficient at building your chest. And let me go through the motion here real quick. All right, so when I come down my head is actually lower than my butt. All right, when I'm coming up with my regular dumbbell presses, what I'm doing is, because of the angle, I'm really focusing on the lower part of my chest. And there's nothing inherently wrong or dangerous with that, guys. But the problem is, all of us tend to develop the lower part of our chest first, even when we're not trying to. So you only have a certain amount of time in the day and a certain amount of time you want to spend working out. So I want you to spend it on the most efficient exercises. So this is not bad for you, but your lower chest is already going to be far more developed than the middle and upper parts. So don't waste your time with this one. All right, guys, so the second exercise I really want you guys to avoid is almost exactly what one of the best ones was, and that is a dumbbell fly. But remember, when I was talking about the dumbbell flies being one of the best, it was because we're using a really lightweight and super good form, okay? And really getting that mind-muscle connection. Well, if you use heavy dumbbells, all right, especially if you're trying to impress somebody, you can really tear a pec muscle, okay? You can hurt your shoulder, okay? You can throw something out of joint. So I am not using real heavy weights here, all right? Because I literally could tear something. But pretend like these are a little too heavy, all right? No problem getting them up here. I can lift a ton of weight right here. But the problem is, if they're too heavy and you start to come out like this, you're losing leverage. The further that dumbbell is away from your chest, the more stress it puts on your chest and your shoulder. So up here, no problem. Your body is just structurally, really strong from a physics standpoint. But as you come out here, the leverage is so long. It's that dumbbell, that weight is so far from my shoulder joint, which is where it's rotating. You will put way too much stress on the tendons and ligaments in your shoulder, your chest, and you could really tear something bad. So just avoid dumbbell flies if you can't check your ego and use lightweight. All right, so the third worst exercise for your chest, and I do air quotes because it's really not bad. This one is not gonna hurt anything, but remember, you only have so much time, so you wanna use it as efficiently as possible. And this really isn't gonna target your chest, all right? So it's a dumbbell chest press, but look at the angle of my bench back, all right? See how steep that is? What happens is when you get it really steep like that and you try to do a chest press, all right, the problem is, yes, I'm working some of my chest muscles, but guess what else? I'm really working my shoulders, okay? Because I'm at a really steep angle here, all of a sudden it's almost like I'm pushing the dumbbells straight up over my head, all right? I'm kind of between an overhead dumbbell press and a flat dumbbell bench press, all right? So what happens is the steeper you get with the angle here, all right, the more it transfers the stress, the weight of the dumbbells gets higher and higher and higher. Finally, you're up here in line with your front deltoid muscle. And so you really are putting a lot of the weight on your shoulder joints and you're offloading some of the weight off of your chest. And while there's nothing inherently wrong or dangerous with that, it just means you're not getting as much bang for your buck. Because remember, we're trying to build a big chest with these exercises. We're not trying to work our shoulders. All right, guys, so hopefully you got something out of our little 3 best and 3 worst chest exercises today. But remember, that's not a full plan. Check out our workout programs on our website. Just click the link below. I think it's gonna say try our 90-day workout program. And it will take you to our website where it gives you a full rundown about what is in each of our 3-month workout programs. Pick one that you like. I guarantee you will see fantastic results, especially if you always stick with it and never give up on yourself.